Welcome to the University of Hawaii at Manoa Children's Center. This video will serve as your orientation or official introduction to UHMCC. This video is for all teachers' aides, kitchen helpers, interns, and volunteers. Let's first look at the core of who we are within the university system, then who we are as a child care center. I'll go over the organizational structure of where UHMCC falls within the university, our mission and philosophy, and our program roles. In the broader UH system, there is a UH Basic Needs Committee. Basic needs includes food assistance, housing and shelter, childcare, mental health, financial resources, and transportation. Student basic needs security is critical for ensuring strong academic performance, persistence in graduation, and overall student well-being. If you or someone you know are experiencing basic needs insecurity, please go to uhstudentbasicneeds.findhelp.com. At Manoa, there is the Division of Student Success, which encompasses student support services such as the Children's Center, Counseling and Development, the Manoa Advising Center, the LGBTQ Center, the Manoa Career Center, Student Parents at Manoa, and the Women's Center. So within the university framework, we are here to support students first and foremost. Our mission is twofold: access support to the UH community and then community support for the early childhood community. UHMCC provides a high-quality early childhood program to encourage enrollment of parenting students at UH Manoa. UHMCC encourages the attraction and retention of high-quality university faculty and staff who are parents of young children by offering access to a high-quality early childhood program. As stated earlier, we are here to support the students first and foremost, so approximately 75% of our childcare slots are designated for UH students. UHMCC provides a continuously improving model of a relationship-based early childhood program that balances care and education. This model supports the early childhood community as an educator training site, investigation and research site, and resource and voice for continuous improvement of the profession. So for example, some of you may be doing your practicum with us for the College of Education or your internship for HDFS. We sometimes have interns from HCC and West Oahu, and we also welcome nursing students who are learning appropriate behavior with young children and often have linguistic students conducting language acquisition research. Not mentioned in our mission is the fact that we are also here as your employer. We provide a paying job for young adults like yourself who need to work to support themselves. We'd also like to believe that we are helping you become productive, contributing members of the workforce. We are for many of you your first employer as you enter the world of adulting. Our philosophy. We believe that children learn best through play and hands-on experiences. This means celebrating who they are rather than rushing them to get ready for the next stage. Our focus is on forming caring relationships between adults and children, and then between children and children, creating a nurturing home-like environment, and offering challenging, contextualized learning experiences. And this happens while we support the social and emotional development of each child in a group setting. Risk. We encourage children to take risks. Risk is a challenge without a clear consequence of failure. Success and failure build self-esteem and resilience. We help children assess risk. We do not rescue children. Help when not needed or requested is interference. For example, a child wants to climb into the tree. They don't know if they can do it. They don't know what's going to happen. If they take risk and succeed, they have a better sense of self, their capabilities, and self-esteem, and that helps them to build the resilience so that when they try and don't make it the first time, they are more likely to keep trying until they do. We help assess the risk. We ask the child, "Look at you up in that tree. Do you feel safe?" If they are not feeling safe, we are not going to rescue them by picking them out of the tree. If we did that, they would most likely climb right back into that tree and keep asking for help getting down, resulting in a dependence issue where they seek rescue instead of independently figuring out how to help themselves. If they have the physical coordination to get up into that tree, they have the physical coordination to get out of the tree. They may just need some help coaching and instruction on where to put their foot to get down from the tree. We have 3 universal program rules. We take care of ourselves, meaning we nourish our bodies with good food. We stay hydrated. We keep our bodies safe by using sunscreen and bug spray, and we rest when our bodies are tired or sick. We take care of each other. We don't hurt our friends with our words or with items. We check in on them if they are hurt or sad. We invite them instead of ignoring them or excluding them. We take care of the things around us. We water the plants, not pull them out by the roots. We put things away so they don't break and our area stays nice and is ready for the next person or group. And even when it wasn't us who littered, we pick up the trash and throw it away. Here is your UHMCC administrative team. Jeff is the director and Heather is our assistant director. You can see either of them if you have any questions regarding parent interactions, teaching staff, other student workers, or the curriculum. Kara is the education coordinator. She handles the food program and the kitchen staff and coordinates the parents and staff trainings. Wendy is the office manager. She handles all of the paperwork for the families and staff. She also oversees the daily work schedule and improves timesheets. If you need to take time off from work, contact her. And Noreen is the fiscal assistant. She handles questions about payroll and HR. She works in a different building, so you will not often see her. Now we are going to go more into the program itself, looking at our program hours, the program schedule, classrooms, regulatory agencies, and our curriculum. The program hours for children and families is Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and Fridays, 8 to 2. Families need to pay an additional fee for childcare for Friday afternoons from 2 to 5. We do not offer childcare on the weekends. The classroom teachers work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. The administration is here Monday through Friday. We work various hours and are usually the first and last people in the building. We follow the UH class schedule for childcare days. If classes are in session, we are open. We are open for study days and through the whole finals week. UHMCC is closed for all state holidays, same as classes. During the break weeks, between the semesters and during spring break, and when there are no classes, UHMCC is closed for childcare. Our teaching and admin staff work throughout the breaks. Additional hours during the breaks may be available for you. We are sometimes able to offer families additional childcare during these closures if we have enough teachers' aides who are willing to work. Unlike other programs, including the DOE, we do teaching teams. There are 2 lead teachers per class. Our 2-year-old toddlers have 2 classrooms, Oma Omao or green in Hawaiian and Poni or purple in Hawaiian. Our 3-year-old preschoolers have 2 classrooms, Hoku or star in Hawaiian and Mahina or moon in Hawaiian. Our 4-year-old preschoolers have 2 classrooms, Tuahine or misty rain in Hawaiian and Anuenue or rainbow in Hawaiian. There are numerous regulatory agencies that UHMCC must adhere to. We are licensed by the Department of Human Services. All of the paperwork you completed to work here is required by DHS. We get inspected by the Department of Health Sanitation Branch. Since we serve food here, we must maintain our green placard. We also report to the Department of Health the names of children who are missing any vaccines or if there are any illness outbreaks. We follow USDA Child and Adult Care Food Program guidelines. Although we are not part of CACFP and do not receive any federal funds, we do keep to the high standards of nutrition set forth by the USDA. We are accredited by the National Association for the Education of Young Children. We are supportive of the state affiliate, the Hawaii Association for the Education of Young Children. We have oversight from the UH Manoa Division of Student Success, and all of our staff are union members of Bargaining Unit 8. UHMCC developed our very own unique curriculum called the Braided Curriculum. There are 10 different areas that overlap and work together. If you have questions about our curriculum, you can talk to an administrator. Employment overview. I'll go over our code of ethics, payroll and timesheets, absences, being prepared for work, additional work, continuous employment, job descriptions, and your personal items. We require all employees, interns, and volunteers to abide by the State of Hawaii Ethics Guide and the NAEYC Code of Ethics. The State of Hawaii Ethics Guide is for all state employees, which our teachers' aides and kitchen helpers are. The NAEYC Code of Ethics applies to everyone working or volunteering in an accredited early childhood setting. To sum up the code, above all, we do not harm children. We shall not participate in practices that are emotionally damaging, physically harmful, disrespectful, degrading, dangerous, exploitative, or intimidating to children. Civil rights and non-discrimination. Civil rights are the rights of individuals to receive equal treatment and to be free from unfair treatment or discrimination. UHMCC does not discriminate against any of the protected classes. We do not deprive children of food or use food as a reward. Positive work environment. UHMCC maintains and promotes a safe and respectful working environment that is free from discrimination, harassment, and personal violence, including those of a sexual nature. We avoid gossip and hurtful comments, especially about children. Confidentiality. No information will be shared with outside persons. In other words, what happens at UHMCC stays at UHMCC. You shouldn't be talking about the children, families, or staff with others outside of our program. This also goes to gossiping. Conversations with families may not include information about another child or another family. Say a child, let's call him Jaden, hits Braxton. When Braxton is picked up, we don't tell Braxton's mom that it was Jaden who hit him. Instead, we say a peer or a friend or another child. Photos and videos of children may be used for class purposes only, and as long as identifiable information is not present. You should get permission from your teachers to take photos or videos first, as some of our families may not have given consent for photos. Absolutely no sharing of photos, images, or videos of children on any social media platform. It doesn't matter how cute they are not your children, and you do not have permission to post any of their images. Moving on to payroll and timesheets. Timesheets are due at the end of every pay period, the 15th and the last of the month. The state is on a perpetual pay lag. Pay periods ending on the 15th will be paid out the following month on the 5th. Pay periods ending on the end of the month will be paid out the following month on the 20th. Please see the Getting Set Up video for more information regarding payroll and timesheets. Absences. Our program cannot properly function without your help. We depend on you being here on time for your scheduled shift. Unlike other departments on campus or other jobs, we really do need you to be prompt and consistent in your work schedule. If you have an unexpected absence, please call the office by 7:30 a.m. or as early as possible to let us know. Our voicemail box is always open. Leave a message clearly stating your name. Please do not email the morning of your unexpected absence. Please call. If you are running late, please call the office. If you have a planned absence for schoolwork or a trip, please let us know as early as possible. This is when you can email uhmcc@hawaii.edu or come and talk to someone in the office. When you are not able to come to work, we need to fill your shift. The earlier we know you won't be here, the more time we have to shift people around or call in for extra help. How to be prepared for work. If you are not feeling well, stay home. If you've taken cold medication that makes you drowsy or you are not fully able to participate, you may be putting the health and safety of the children at risk. We need you to communicate with us. Call if you are late or sick, not email or text. You should be checking your hawaii.edu email at least once a week. You should also be able to respond to email in a timely manner, which is 2 to 3 business days. Talk to us. Talk to the teachers. Ask questions. We want you to succeed here and enjoy the work, so please communicate with us. Parking. If you must drive to campus, we recommend parking in the lower campus structure or walking over to us. Closer parking lots like Zone 1 off of Metcalf is reserved for Permit 1 holders only. Our staff pay over $1,000 annually to park there, so please do not park in Zone 1. Unpermitted cars in lots will be ticketed and possibly towed. If you are looking for a free parking option, there is parallel parking along Dole Street and Metcalf Street and on nearby side streets. Please be aware that there are marked areas that become tow-away zones at a specific time, so read all of the parking signage. Do not park in our loading zone along Dole Street. It is a designated loading zone, and you can be ticketed and towed if you are there for more than 10 minutes. If you ride a bicycle, please park and lock it at an available UH bike rack. Please do not bring your bike into our yards or playgrounds. We recommend using the bus or carpooling as alternative options. UHMCC has a dress code. You are coming to an established place of business and should present yourself in a professional manner. We understand that you may be coming to us between classes, and living in Hawaii, it can be hot and humid. We want you to be comfortable first and foremost. We ask that you cover up the 3 B's: boobs, butt, and belly. Please avoid crop tops, extremely short shorts, or low-cut tops. We allow the children to play rain or shine and expect our staff to interact with the children. Dress respectfully and comfortably. You can choose to bring in a change of clothes and keep it in your bag. We do have a designated area for you to keep your personal belongings in the office. We do allow you to wear jewelry. Just keep in mind that these are young children who may not know the value and who can be very curious about shiny, dangling jewelry. Children do engage with you physically and may grab at things. We are asking you to use your best judgment on the type of jewelry you wear while working with the children. We ask that the children wear sunscreen and bug spray. You may also do the same. We do not provide the sunscreen or bug spray and ask that you do not use the children's personal belongings. When applying your sunscreen or bug spray, please keep in mind the direction of the wind is spraying or the lack of airflow in an area, as the scent of many sprays can be very strong, and we would hate for anyone to have an adverse reaction. We ask that you arrive on time. You should be signing in and checking the staffing sheet prior to heading to the classrooms. We ask that you work your full shift and only leave at your designated time. If you need to leave before the end of your scheduled shift, you must indicate the change in time on the sign-in sheet. Cell phones. Unless you are responsible for the care and well-being of a dependent child or elderly adult and need to be accessible for emergency situations, we ask that you put your cell phones away. Our teachers are required to stay in touch with families and the administration via their phones and text messaging. They use their phones to do documentation and anecdotal notes and photos. If you need to be reached, you may give the main office number as your contact, and we will relay any messages to you. There are opportunities for you to earn additional pay outside of your regularly scheduled hours. If there is enough interest on the part of the families and teachers' aides, we may offer what we call break care. Break care is basic childcare done by a group of aides at the center. Families pay extra for childcare when classes are not in session. Fall break care is usually the week before the start of the fall semester. Winter break care is the week before the start of the spring semester. Spring break care is the week of the UH spring break, and summer break care is usually the week between the spring semester and the summer session. UHMCC conducts family workshops, usually after program hours during the week. We pay aides to do childcare on the playground while the parents are meeting. Meeting times usually go from 5 p.m. to 6:30 or 7 p.m. Sometimes families reach out to us looking for help with babysitting. We ask families to provide some details about their needs and forward them on to you. UHMCC does not participate in the arranging or monitoring of your independent babysitting. It is between you and the family to make all arrangements, including payments. If you are watching a child before or after program hours, it cannot be done at UHMCC. Your employment at UHMCC is continuous. You do not need to reapply every semester, but we do have some requirements to keep you on payroll. You must keep your student status. If you are not a student in good standing or you have graduated, you are not eligible for employment on campus. You must keep up with required trainings both for the UH system employees and for UHMCC. Your availability needs to match our needs, or at least attempt to meet us part of the way. If you schedule your classes so that you are only available to work 1 day a week from 10 to 11:30, we may not have a shift for you. It is also a mutual agreement between you and us. If you do not enjoy the work or find value in being here, you may terminate your employment with us. We ask that you give us at least a 2 weeks notice. Grounds for termination may be inconsistency in attendance. If you fail to call in or report to work more often than actually working, you put a strain on our classroom coverage and we may be forced to let you go. Harsh or inappropriate language or actions, as well as any breach of confidentiality, are grounds for termination. Not abiding by Department of Health, UHMCC, or food program safety procedures are putting the children and our license at jeopardy and are also grounds for termination. This is the teacher's aide job description. This also applies to practicum students and interns. Attend to the physical needs of the children. Includes changing clothes, comforting and cleaning up after toileting accidents. So things like taking kids to the bathroom and changing diapers or changing clothes. Maintains general appearance of the classrooms, storage closets, kitchens, and playground. So tidying up areas, cleaning and sanitizing. Help prepare for activities in the classroom and on the playground as directed by the teacher. In the summer, we often have water play, so setting up the pool or sprinklers is something you may have to do. Prepares and serves morning and/or afternoon snack. Assist in the food service activities related to the lunch program. This includes disinfecting tables, setting and clearing and/or assisting the children in some of these routines, as well as cleaning up after meals. So sanitizing tables, setting up for the meal, sweeping and mopping after the meal. Assist teachers in program activities, supervising and interacting with the children in the classroom and on the playground. You should never be sitting alone off to the side. If you are not actively scanning the area and responding where needed, you should be interacting with a group of children. Not just one, but a group. May implement specific activities with a small group or individual children as directed by a teacher. This applies specifically to interns or any aides who are ready for the next step. This is your opportunity to learn and grow and make mistakes while the teachers are available to assist you if needed. Reports observations of activities and individual children's responses and needs to the classroom teachers. Teachers can't be everywhere and see everything, so they rely on you to share the information with them about what the kids are doing and saying. If a child gets hurt, teachers are relying on you to tell them about the incident so that the teacher can respond appropriately to the parent should it come up. You may have a cordial conversation with parents, but you should not be going into detail about the child's behavior or day. That is the teacher's job, even during Friday care. Maintains confidentiality relating to children and families in the program. What happens at UHMCC stays at UHMCC. You shouldn't be sharing information about children and families with individuals outside of UHMCC. This is the kitchen helper's job description. Receive food delivery from designated food vendor and ensure order is correct and in acceptable conditions. Prepare snack and lunch service following the USDA food program and Department of Health food safety protocols. Transport meals from the main kitchen to UHMCC classrooms in a timely manner. Collect meal service dishes from classrooms and wash them following the approved DOH 3-compartment sink method before air drying and putting away. Maintains general appearance of the main kitchen, little kitchen, and kitchen storage closet. Maintains confidentiality relating to children and families in the program. Your personal items. There is a designated space in the office for your backpacks and purses. We highly suggest you do not bring items of high value with you to work. Put your cell phones away. In emergencies, the office line can be used to pass along messages. You can have your phone on you, but you shouldn't be on it. We are paying you to assist the teachers, not be on your phone. Keep your water bottle with you. Like the children, we want you to stay hydrated. Filtration units are available throughout the center. If you need help finding one, please ask. A staff refrigerator and microwave are available in the Castle Memorial Hall kitchen for you to use. There is also a staff lounge you can use for your breaks. Adult accessible bathrooms are located in the hallway of Castle Memorial Hall right outside of the office. Both bathrooms are considered co-ed as they are single stalls, so please use either one. Additional adult bathrooms in a Niuenuea class and at the top of the kitchen stairs are available when not in use by the children. This concludes your orientation. If you have any questions about the materials covered here, please contact an administrator.